What's going on, everybody? Today in the video, we're here back in the studio. We're going to talk about how do you transition from backswing to downswing. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Scott Oden coming at you. We're going to go talking about how we go from backswing to downswing in a sec. Make sure you go check out our Art of Impact crash course. It's 100% free. It's going to be down in the description below. Again, 100% free. Everything you need to know about impact. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about how do we go from the backswing and how do we initiate that downswing, okay? So the first thing we got to understand is what are we trying to do? So when we're talking about initiating the downswing, the best thing I like to use is the pressure plate. That is going to show you what that process looks like. So if I'm going to work on going from a backswing to a downswing, we need to understand how that works. So the first thing is, let's understand what the backswing does, okay? We can't initiate the downswing if we haven't had the backswing doing what it's supposed to do. So when I go back in a swing, okay, if let's say with an iron here, I might be even like a little bit on the front side, okay? But what ends up happening is when we go back, there is a shift of pressure, okay, to the trail side. And a lot of people are afraid of that. They're afraid of swaying, okay? So they try to stay on this lead side, not sway back. But in reality, there is a pressure shift. Watch Rory McIlroy, watch Brooks Koepka, watch these guys that really hit the ball with power and with ease. They are shifting off of that ball, okay? That is what we are trying to do here. We need to shift off of the golf ball. So the first move that really initiates the downswing is we got to actually get backswing first. We got to get our pressure going back before we can do anything else, okay? Now, when we do that and we actually pressure, what's going to happen is our body is going to turn, and when we want to start the downswing, it's a lot earlier than I think most people think, but we need to start it when that club is starting to move back to the target. So when I've turned my body, my back is facing the target, okay, my chest is basically facing back towards our camera here. We go back, and as this club is going, it's going to start going to the target. And what that does is that starts moving my pressure to the lead side. So I'm turning back, and the club, as it's going, the weight of that club as I'm turning starts moving to the target. That is what is going to initiate my pressure. You're going to see the pressure shift on the board, okay? Now, if you watch the board, I'm going back. Right about here, the club's going to be going to the target, and I'm going to be starting to shift, okay? And that is going to get me to load into my lead leg and start getting everything braced. My body is going to start moving forward so I can strike the ball. And then from there, I'm set up and I'm braced for, let's get the club to start coming down into the golf ball, okay? That is how we want to initiate the downswing. We want to initiate it by getting set up in the backswing, turning, and then because we're turning enough, that club is going to be going back towards the target. We want to get ourselves braced. Then we can brace ourselves and start the club back the other direction, okay? So the initiation of the downswing, I think, is a lot smoother than people realize. It's not this, hey, I'm going to get back, okay, and I'm going to get the club going, or it's not this fire, right? All of that is not what is happening. It is a club is going, we're feeling the momentum, we're feeling the weight of the golf club go, and that is going to start getting our pressure to shift forward. So we want a pressure shift to happen, and we want it to be able to happen because that club is going farther back, okay? It's going back, and we're turning back, and we're turning into our pressure shift going forward, okay? So what I usually will have people do if they're struggling with this is I will say, all right, I want you to keep turning your body back, okay? So pressure to the rear side, turn, 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 turn until your body shifts. That's what you're looking for, okay? That is going to get you set up. You'll notice when we look at it from our down the line camera, we got nice depth to the golf club. The golf club is back over here, and then we can get the club down, swinging through and out, and we are going to be in good position. So initiating that downswing. When do we do it? Well, we do it when we turn enough so that club is starting to go the other direction, and it's going to push us and pull us to that front side. What is initiating? Well, we want to see our pressure shift, and then it kind of works from the ground up. That's going to be where we go with that, but it's definitely not a, all right, I'm going to go back, get on my back foot, fire my hips. That's not what is happening, because you're going to get your body out of alignment, and you're going to be hitting a lot of pulls, a lot of slices, a lot of out of control shots if you do it that way. All right, so that is what it looks like to initiate the downswing. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, ask some questions in the comments down below. As always, click that subscribe button if you are not a subscriber already, and can't wait to share with you some more on the channel, including using our launch monitors to get better, so do not miss out on all of that. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.